1001, 1002,
Oh,
1003. Oh, hi.
Hi, will you be my workout buddy?
Of course. Let's
go.
go.
Hey everyone, welcome to Workout Buddies. My name is Kelsey and I am here with my good friend and great buddy, Kenta Seki. Kenta, welcome.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
I'm really excited because Kenta is going to bring us through a yoga flow stretch situation today. So we are going to get nice and loose. It's going to be amazing.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bring us through. What do you want us to do?
So all you need for this workout is a mat. If you have a towel or water, that'd be great too. All levels are welcome. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Standing up nice and tall, feet hip distance apart, hands down by your sides, shoulders back. And let's take a moment first to just gently close your eyes. And I want you to first just start focusing on your breath. So go ahead and breathe in through your nose, down into your belly, really filling your chest, and then exhaling out through your nose as well. And just give me a few more breaths, just to kind of allow yourself to ground yourself in this present moment. Right? So often throughout the day, we find ourselves thinking about what we're about to do or what we've done, or just playing through different things in our head, maybe bringing different energies or thoughts that you might want to leave behind for this workout. So right here now, just focus on this present moment. Breathing deeply into your body. Take a big, deep inhale, really filling yourself up with positive energy, grounding yourself in this present moment, and then nice big exhale. Gently open your eyes and let's go ahead and get into some movement. So go ahead and walk to the very front of our mats.
Can do.
Let's do it. And let's start off with a few deep breaths. You're gonna inhale, reach your arms forward, up and back, big circles with your arms. Again, big inhale, forward, up, exhale as you go back. And we're just gonna do a few of these just to kind of wake up your shoulders, get some movement through your joints. There you go.
Feels great already.
So simple, but so effective, right?
And even just starting with a couple of breaths is so beautiful.
Absolutely. I like to do that through anything I do.
Yes.
Literally, like just starting the day, you know, sometimes just taking a few moments to breathe, ground yourself, let everything go is so important and so beneficial for both your body and mind.
So true.
Just give me one more big circle. We're gonna go ahead and reach your arms all the way back and all the way up, and let's hold it right here at the top. From here, interlace your fingers, and we're gonna flip your palms up to the sky. There you go. Lengthen all the way up, straight arms, lift your chin, and let's look up. And I want you to see how tall you can get here. Really see if you can lengthen up through your palms, feel your spine lengthening. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, just gently drop your chin, and you're gonna go ahead and grab your left wrist. Yeah, and we're gonna stretch it over to one side so that we really lengthen out your side. There you go. Keeping your chin up out of your chest, breathing steadily, and then we're gonna go ahead and take it over to the other side, switching your wrist. Lengthen up and then stretch over. Good. As you do this, rotate that bottom shoulder forward so that you're not kind of rolling it back, right?
Gotcha.
So lengthening it forward just like that. Let's do that one more time on each side. Grabbing your opposite wrist, taking it over. Beautiful, good. Rotating bottom shoulder forward.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. And then take it all the way back up. Let's do it one more time on the other side. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna take it all the way back up. Interlace one last time, lengthen up as high as you can, and then bring your hands all the way down and bring them behind your back. How'd that feel?
Great. I'm realizing my shoulders are tight.
Everybody's are, you know, it's so important to get it in there. Squeeze your shoulder blades together for me and see if you can straighten out your arms behind your back, yeah? Feeling that opening in your chest and shoulders. Go ahead and lift your chin, look up to the sky, and see if you can give me a gentle back bend here. So slightly tuck your tailbone, push your hips forward a little, and then lean back a little through your upper body and just kind of feel how that opens up your upper body. And then we're gonna slowly go ahead and release, bring your hands onto your hips. Shake it out.
Shake it out. Okay.
From here, quick stretch for your neck. Just go ahead and turn your head and look all the way to the right. Nice, and then just turn and look all the way to the left. Another simple movement that we should do regularly. Go ahead and switch one more time to the right and to the left.
Nice. We're saying no because we're...
Exactly,
no.
Exactly.
Gotta practice that.
Say no more often. Mantra for today. From here, you're gonna go ahead and drop your ear over to your shoulder. Hold it right there. Oh yes. And let's go ahead and take it over to the other side. Nice. One more time on the other side. This time, can you bring your hand up and give it a light tug down? Feel a light stretch through the side of your neck. And then we're gonna do it one more time on the other side. Hand comes down, switch it out. Light stretch right here. Beautiful job. Hand back to your hip. Can you go ahead and give me head rolls? I want you to roll your head all the way around in a nice big circle. Really drawing as big of a circle as you can with your chin, trying to get your chin to point up to the sky and then bring it all the way down in towards your chest. Beautiful. Shoulders stay relaxed and down away from your ears. Don't tense your neck. Can we go ahead and reverse it the other way? There we go.
Yes, sir.
I do this with my niece, and when we do this exercise, we tell each other, "Oh, no, you didn't." It just helps her make a bigger circle, you know?
Because she's telling you how it is.
Exactly. Hold it right here in the center. She's 9.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Love that.
We're gonna go ahead and have your feet hip distance apart, soft bend to your knees. Go ahead and give me a forward fold right here and just bow all the way forward from your waist. And just shake things out a bit. Can you go ahead and shake out your arms, shake out your neck, just let everything go and just kind of hang out. And it's really important to keep your knees softly bent for this first one, right? You don't want to have them locked. We're not pulling on the hamstrings too much just yet. And again, just take a few moments to breathe here. Kind of relax and let go. Nice. And then you're gonna slowly bend your knees and bring your hands down to the floor. Go ahead and step your right leg straight back onto the toe. Beautiful, and lengthen your spine as if something's pulling your heart forward. And you should feel that nice stretch through like the back hip flexor.
Sure do.
Yeah, the hips. You can't go wrong with this stretch, right?
No, sir.
Go ahead and put your left hand on that knee and just twist your upper body open towards the sky a little bit. There you go. Beautiful. And from here, I like to kind of bend the back knee a little down towards the floor and then straighten it up back out a little bit, just to kind of add a little bit of movement to it, kind of feel how that plays with the hip. And then if you want to make it a little bit deeper, you can reach that left arm up to the sky and you can hold that stretch for just a few deep breaths. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Hand comes all the way down. Beautiful job. Let's switch legs. Step all the way forward. And we're gonna switch that opposite leg all the way back. There you go. Once again, lengthen your heart forward, right? Beautiful. And then place your hand on top of that thigh. Give me a nice big twist. And then from here, you can bend that back knee, straighten it out, bend it and straighten it out. Ooh, that movement feels so good.
It really does. I've been sitting a lot.
Yes, yes. This is one of my favorite stretches. In regular trainer speak, we call it world's greatest stretch.
Yes.
Because it totally is, you know? It really gets a little bit of everything.
That's what we need.
Extend that arm up if you like. Last 3 and 2. Go ahead and bring your hand down. Check this out. We're gonna step straight back to a plank.
Okay.
And push all the way up and back into what's called downward facing dog. Yes, ma'am. Let's go ahead and start by pedaling out those legs. Bend one knee and switch, pressing down those heels. I swear, if you do one stretch a day, this would be one of my top like 3 to 5 that I would choose.
Oh my gosh, totally.
Because it just gets the calves, the hamstrings, ankles, shoulders, a little bit of everything, you know?
It's so good.
Yeah, just take a few more deep breaths, really driving down through those heels, spreading your fingers wide. Last 3 and 2. Can you go ahead and straighten both knees, push those heels down? Yes, good. From here, we're gonna start to flow a little bit. Can you go ahead and bend your knees and look forward? We're gonna step your feet all the way to the front of your mat. Yes, we're gonna slide your hands up to the middle of your shin and lengthen your heart forward. And then we're gonna exhale, fold back down. We're gonna inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach your arms out and up to the sky, and then exhale, bring your hands down to prayer right in front of your heart. All right, we're gonna flow, let's go.
Okay, let's flow.
Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, dive all the way forward, hands come all the way down to the floor. Good, inhale, arch your back, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, walk your feet back to a plank, and we're gonna lower all the way down onto your belly, lie down. Beautiful. Inhale up into what's called cobra, shoulders back. Good. Curl your toes, exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. So that's gonna be our flow. It's nice and easy. It's called Salutation A. It's a good way to kind of get warmed up. We're gonna do it just 4 more times. So check this out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale as we fold down. Inhale as we rise, reach your arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to prayer. Good. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, walk back, lower down slow. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog and hold. Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm doing my best to like listen and like kind of see out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, no, you're killing it. You're killing it.
Thank you.
What I love about yoga is that we get to do it with your breath, you know? Like, so each movement is kind of paired with your breath, helps keep you mindful, you know, and within your body. All right, let's do 2 more. Go ahead and bend your knees, look forward. Go ahead and step all the way forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, arch your back and lengthen your spine forward. Exhale as we fold. Inhale as we rise, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, dive all the way forward, hands down. Inhale as we arch and lengthen your heart. Exhale, step back, lower down. This is called chaturanga. Inhale right into that cobra stretch, nice back bend. And exhale, downward dog. So good.
Oh, thank you.
Do you do yoga often?
So I've done more of the yoga sculpt classes.
Yeah.
One of my girlfriends, Allie, loves those, and so I've gone to a bunch of those. But the more like slow and controlled like breathwork stuff, I haven't done as much of. So I've got some things to learn.
Yeah,
so I'm excited that you're our buddy today.
You're totally killing it. Sure, anybody that's doing this, you know, this is a good way to get started with it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do one more flow. Step it forward. Inhale, arch your back and lengthen your heart forward. Exhale as you fold. Good. Inhale as you rise, arms out and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Nice. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, dive all the way forward, right? Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, walk back, lower down slow. Inhale, swoop through into that cobra. And exhale as we press back to down dog. So good. Hold that down dog.
Good job, buddies at home.
Okay. From here, we're gonna lift your right leg up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna step your right leg all the way forward to the outside of your right hand. Good. Go ahead and drop your left knee down to the floor and relax those back toes.
Okay.
There you go. Bring your hands up on top of that right knee and let's wobble your foot in just a little bit more, centered with the hips. And we're gonna gently press your hips forward. Feel that nice long stretch through the hip flexor.
I feel it. Oh wait, toes down.
There you go, beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and take those arms straight up to the sky, palms face each other. There you go, chin up, lean back and breathe. Oh yes. Again, from here, can you go ahead and bend your left elbow?
Left elbow.
And tricep, gotta think about it.
Thinking about it.
Nice, feeling that tricep stretch. What I love is that it lengthens all the way down the side of that left side body. And maybe add a little bit of a side stretch into it if you like.
So like turn a little bit?
Like a little bit of
like
a side
bend? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take much.
Exactly. Take those arms back up to the sky for me. Hands come all the way back down. Good. We're gonna go ahead and curl your back toes. Okay. Lift your back knee. And then slide it in a little closer. And then turn the toes out so it's flat. And then we're gonna straighten out that front leg. We're gonna hold it here. This is called pyramid pose. It's a great stretch for that front hamstring and calf.
Yes, it is.
And especially because you have those long legs, this must be so intense for you.
Oh my word. It's stretching and squatting are not my friend.
Yeah, long
so far
levers.
to travel.
Oh, you can have a soft bend to that knee. That's totally okay. And check this out. We're gonna put your right hand on that right shin, straighten out that front leg, and then take your left arm up to the sky. This is called triangle pose.
This is very good for balance.
Oh yeah.
Concentrate.
Absolutely. You get coordination, you get, mindfulness, you get all the things with yoga. Good. See if you can open out just a little bit more. There you go. Beautiful. Hold that for 3 and 2. Hand comes all the way down to the floor. Rebend that front knee. Come back onto those toes. We're going to step back to a plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, give me that cobra. Shoulders back. Yes, ma'am. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's just do that one more time on the other side. So take your left leg up to the sky. We're gonna go ahead and step that foot all the way forward. We're gonna drop that back knee down. Relax those back toes. Bring your hands up on top of that thigh. Yeah, make sure those the feet are hip distance apart. Lengthen your hips forward, shoulders back. Take a few moments here to breathe, and then when you're ready, take those arms up to the sky. Yes. Beautiful job. Go ahead and bend that right elbow.
Right. I know my rights and lefts.
Trust me, I be telling people in classes, I'm like, right elbow. And they're grabbing like the wrong elbow. I'm like, your right elbow.
Other right elbow.
Other right.
It's fine. We're all going through it.
Exactly. It happens. From here, we're going to slowly take those arms all the way up, bring them back down to the floor.
Okay.
Curl those back toes, pop it up. Pivot on your back foot a little bit and bring it a little closer for you. There you go.
Closer, okay.
And work on straightening out that front knee as best as feels good for you. Yes. My favorite thing about yoga is that it's all about doing what's right for you.
Yeah.
You know, for some people it might be fully straight, and if for you it's not, that's totally fine. You know, I like to cue that it just make sure that you're doing what feels good for you and not trying to compare yourself too much to other people or the instructor, and just listening to your body, right?
I love that so much. I played a lot of different sports, and that's not always the focus.
Sports
and so,
especially, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and it's like there's beauty in competition to be able to, you know, work hard, but this is such a great way to like honor your body through movement without having it to be a comparison.
Amen, and that's even harder sometimes with, sorry, give me triangle pose if you're not here already, guys. Hand on your shin, arm up to the sky. That's even tougher sometimes in class, you know, some people, I remember when I first started, hands come all the way down, go ahead and step it all the way back. We're gonna lower all the way down. You know, it's tough to even not compare yourself to other people in a class, in a group setting, you know?
Totally.
Yeah, hold it here. Last down dog of the day, so I really want you to try to get your heels down low. If that's a little challenging, you can even walk your feet a little closer towards you. There you go. And again, you could maybe pedal it out just a little bit. Take a few deep breaths for 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop down to your knees. Relax your toes, push back into child's pose. Yes, ma'am.
This one.
Okay, yeah, this is like one of my top favorite stretches in yoga.
Is it better to have knees in like this or knees out?
The wider your knees are, the more space you'll have for your torso.
Yeah.
So the more you can get down a little lower, and if you have like tighter hips, you might want a wider stance with the knees. If you have thinner legs, or if you're particularly flexible, knees closer together is fine.
Gotcha.
So knees is just kind of more of a personal preference.
That's great to know.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and come on up. And check this out, y'all. So we're gonna rotate to the side. Yeah.
Should I go like this?
Sure. Yeah, let's face each other. Come on up.
Okay.
And we're gonna take one leg straight out to the side.
Okay.
Airplane out your arms. Yes, ma'am. Take it down, give me a nice long side stretch. So good. Really try to push your hips forward, right?
Forward.
Yeah, feel how that kind of opens that hip flexor of that bottom hip the more you drive forward. Yeah.
Definitely feel that.
And then we're gonna open out just a little bit more. Beautiful. Can we go ahead and lift your top leg up off the floor? Bend that knee, reach down and grab hold of your ankle. Yes.
Ankle.
Yeah. Drive your hips. Ankle or like the top of the foot, whatever feels better. Yeah. Then we're gonna drive your hips forward and open out your torso. Just kind of feel how that stretches out that whole quad.
Ooh.
Hip flexor, a little bit of balance.
We're focused, fam. We're focused.
Slowly extend it all the way back out. Bring that leg down and we're gonna come all the way back up.
Oh my gosh.
We did it.
I feel like, this is amazing.
I'm glad, good. Let's switch it out to the other side. It's still doable stuff though, you know?
But it's cool because I was like, I didn't think I could do that. And
really?
Then here we are, we're
no
here.
way, okay. Well, let's see if we can take it out to the other side, nice and easy. Arms out wide, we're gonna take it all the way down, lengthen out your side and really drive the hips forward. Yes. From here, we're gonna go ahead and lift the top leg, reach back, grab hold of your ankle, your foot, whatever you can grab. Hold on to it.
We'll get there.
And drive the hips forward, yes. Open out, feeling that stretch all through your torso. Woo. Holding
How many
it.
years have you been doing yoga?
Yoga, oh my gosh, I started when I was 9 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was doing like the VHS tape stuff from home.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Slowly lower all the way down, and then I started teaching it. First year I started teaching yoga was when I was 17 or 16.
Amazing.
I did it as my senior project in high school.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, hands on your hips, thumbs kind of touching your spine, curl your toes under, drive your hips forward, squeeze your elbows back so you really pop your chest open, and then lift your chin up to the sky. And just kind of feel how that opens out the hip flexors, your torso, right?
All of it.
And then if you want to take it deeper, this is just an option. Maybe bring one hand down to grab hold of one heel. Yeah, as you continue to drive the hips forward. If that feels good, you can stay there. If you want to play with maybe seeing if you can do the other heel, you can alternate. And if both feel fine, maybe reach down with both hands, grab hold of both heels, and drive your hips forward. This is called camel pose. Just keep pushing your hips forward, engage the glutes, lift through the chin and through the chest, hold it for 3, and 2, and 1, slowly lower down. Ooh. Yes. So chill out right here. Sitting down on your heels, toes are curled, right? Just like as we are. So this for us, probably it doesn't feel like much, right?
Sure.
But for a lot of people it does. Like
Yeah.
so many people have tight feet, tight arches, you know, plantar fasciitis.
Yes.
Women walking in heels and some men walking in heels, you know.
The people, they're walking in heels.
Exactly. So it's important to give your feet some love, right? So I
Yes.
love doing this every single day, just for a few seconds, a few
Yeah.
breaths. And if it's too much sitting down on your heels, you can even lift your hips up. You can have your hands in front of you if you need to, but just keeping that toe curl is like so important to do, right?
Love that.
And now we're gonna do the opposite. I want you to point your toes
Okay.
and then see if you can sit down on your heels.
I have sprained my ankles many a time in basketball.
Yeah,
So I need all of the ankle strengthening,
yes.
flexibility, mobility, just things to make sure that I'm on point.
Yeah, and it comes down to making it part of your regular routine. If not daily, then at least a few times a week. And again, if this is too much for you at home, you can lean forward, right? The more pressure you put on it, the more intense it'll be.
Sure.
But that's what I love about this one is you're kind of in control here. So from here, let's go ahead and swing those legs around. We're gonna take it nice and easy to a nice long straddle. So legs open really wide. Super easy, right?
Super easy.
You got this.
We totally do.
So check it out. From here, hands can be forward if you can.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you need to, hands can be behind you, right, for support. And just kind of hold it here, right? You should feel a nice gentle stretch through your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and just take a couple of deep breaths. If you feel like you are ready to take it a little deeper, you can bring your hands forward.
Okay.
But again, just take it down to whatever feels best for you, right? You know, that's the thing with anything, with fitness, yoga, listen to your body, right? A lot of times we try to tell our bodies what to do. And it's important to kind of take some time to listen and feel like what does your body need right now and go that way.
So as a beginner yogi,
Yeah.
working on my flexibility and things like that, how do I know when I'm like, how do you know that your body is telling you to go a little bit deeper? Because it can feel like a little bit tight. So how do you know to push it a little bit more?
Great question. Well, the key is to really pause with things and take your time with it.
Yeah.
Don't just rush into it and think, oh, I can do this and go deeper. But really sit with it for a little bit, listen and see how things are feeling. You're like, okay, this feels like, okay. Slowly go a little bit further. You know, see how that feels. Don't be like, this is fine, let's go all the way to the floor, right? That's how injuries happen.
Totally.
So once again, just taking the time to listen to your body and building that relationship with your body. Go ahead and walk your hands over to one side where you build that relationship with your body where you get used to listening to it and knowing what feels right. You know, the more you push it, the less you listen to it, the more likely you are to get injured and kind of disassociate from it, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Let's go ahead and take it over to the other side. Yes, ma'am.
I think that's a thing with probably most types of training and movement is like easing in, allowing yourself to kind of test the limits a little bit, but still be in a safe environment. And that's the best way to know, like, okay, my body is almost there, but we need to just take our time.
Yeah, and having the guidance, you know, having a professional that you can listen to, bring one foot in. You know, and now there's so many options of ways you can get people to help guide you through things. You know, it's really important to find the right person that is guiding you in the right direction that works for you, your pace, your level, all the things.
Well, and I know you have a ton of stuff on Fit On, right?
Yes.
Kind of like yoga, other types of workouts, and things.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Fit On is, you know, one of the top fitness apps in the world. It's totally free. You know, you're on it as well. We have a few workouts from you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. It's a great place to be.
Absolutely. And I mean, your app, everything you're doing, there's so much amazing ways that you can connect with great trainers and people in this world right now.
That's the thing. It's like
Let's go ahead and switch legs.
It's like music. There are so many different artists that you can listen to, and that's why I love like bringing you in as a buddy and bringing in, we have another fun buddy coming in later. It's a great way to be able to see these different pieces of yourself and be able to just build yourself 360 degrees in whether you're into yoga or HIIT or strength training or dance, whatever it is.
I totally love that concept of thinking, let's see a butterfly stretch. Bring the soles of your feet together, we can face back forward.
Okay, great.
So soles of your feet together, open your knees out nice and wide. Really drive those knees down towards the floor. I like to kind of flap my knees. I call it like a flying butterfly. You know, when I was a kid, I used to literally put books on my knees. You know, just to weigh them down.
Committed. Committed to the craft.
Literally, as a little 9-year-old, like I was so obsessed with that. I just wanted to get my knees down as low as possible.
Did you get there all the way to the ground?
I did. I used to be super, super flexible.
Really?
And then I started gaining muscle, and then that was the kind of toss off of like, if you get bigger, you really have to work harder to maintain that flexibility. And that was my kind of give and take. So now I'm like pretty flexible for my size, but nowhere near as flexible as I used to be, you know?
But that's the key, is figuring out like, what do you want? Like, where do you want to be? Because we don't have to do everything all at once. It's like figuring out what's best for you.
It's about finding the balance too, you know?
Totally.
Let's bring one heel in and one foot slightly in front of that.
Great.
Yeah, and we're just gonna fold forward from here and find, once again, the space that feels good for you. So it might be further away, it might be closer in, right? But wherever feels good for you, I want you to just kind of fold forward, and you'll notice that kind of stretches out like the hip and inner thigh of the leg in front. Yeah?
Yeah.
Really solid hip stretch here. And find where it feels good, whether that's down, whether that's up a little bit. Once again, listening to your body, breathing, right? That's one of the main things you notice when people are stretching or doing things that might be uncomfortable. The first thing people do is hold their breath.
Yes.
Right? But it's really important that we breathe and listen to our body. Try not to, that's also another thing I like about working out and yoga specifically. Let's go and switch legs. Is that you're kind of forced to have to listen to your thoughts a little bit more and pay attention to them, because you're sitting in something longer, right? So it really makes you kind of ground yourself, bring yourself to this present moment, and just listen to your body. That's probably my favorite part about yoga. It really like connects me to my body and to the present moment. You know?
This is why I need to do more of it, because I love listening to my body in so many things.
Yes.
But like I think I need to like slow down in body and mind. And so I feel like this kind of brings it all together.
Yes, I totally get that. Let's go ahead and straighten out both legs. Already those hips and inner thighs feel some kind of way.
They do feel some kind of way.
So have a soft bend to your knees.
Okay.
Yeah. Reach your arms up to the sky. And we're gonna fold all the way forward and try to grab hold of those toes. Yeah, if you can't grab your toes, totally fine. You can grab your ankles, the back of your knees, whatever feels best. And main thing here, I want you to first work on lengthening your spine, right? A lot of times when we grab our toes, a lot of people are kind of in that rounded position.
Yes.
But we want to have a soft bend to the knees so that it allows the spine some space to kind of lengthen.
Great.
And then keep that length and maybe see if you can straighten one knee out a little bit more. Yeah. And see how that difference in how you protect your spine, right? And you can still get a great stretch without needing to have thinking your legs need to be straight and rounding forward.
That's such a great progression.
Yeah. So from here, let's go ahead and cross your legs. We're gonna go for a gentle twist to finish this off. So sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna go ahead and twist by bringing one hand behind your back, other hand on the outside of that thigh, and just turn and look behind you. See what's going on back there.
Okay.
Nice. And then once again here, you want to lengthen the spine. So lift through the heart, rotate through your shoulders. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take it to the other side. So other hand and rotate. So good. And yes, breathe, right? Yes, especially when you're doing rotations like this, it's really important to focus on your breath, because you'll notice when you exhale, you have more space to twist. Yeah. And then we're going to slowly come all the way back center. And I like to finish this with a little quick meditation, less than a minute or about. But check this out. So sitting up nice and tall, you can have your hands placed wherever you like, shoulders back, eyes can close. And just take a few deep breaths in through your nose, down into your belly, and then exhaling out through your nose. And just take a few more deep breaths and allow yourself to just focus on those breaths. And to bring your attention again inward. And just paying attention to how your body feels, any sensations that you have going on, whether it's the heat coming off of your skin, any sweat dripping down, whatever it may be, just focus on your breath. And then to close this off, I like to think of one thing that I like to do at the end of each meditation or each class. And today I want it to be to make a wish. So a lot of the times, like let's say on someone's birthday, you blow out your candles, you make a wish. But I always like to think, why does it only have to be on your birthday, right? So here in this moment, again, sitting up nice and tall, eyes are closed, I want you to think of one wish for anything, for yourself, for someone you love, for something general in the world, whatever it may be. I want you to think of that one wish that you want to happen. Hold it in your mind. And start to imagining it coming true. Visualize the changes that would happen in your life, someone else's life, or the world. if that wish were to come true? Focus on the feelings that you have with that wish coming true. How does it make you feel? And then I want you to inhale in all the sensations and the thoughts and the feelings and emotions that you have about that wish. And then as you exhale, I want you to breathe out through your mouth. Let's do that one more time. Take a big inhale in through your nose, down to your belly. You're gonna hold it at the top. And then exhale out of your mouth. Gently open your eyes, allowing that wish to go out into the world. I hope all your wishes come true. Thank you so much for getting in this stretch with me and us today. That was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, Kenta, thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I feel like ready to take on the world.
It's so amazing what you can do when you just open things up and just kind of bring your attention inward, you know?
It's so true. And I also would like to request having you read me bedtime stories. I'm like so zenned out right now.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah.
Yes.
I do meditations on Fit On as well.
Perfect, so that can happen. You
There
can
you
make
go.
that your reality.
There you go.
So this was so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We need to have you as a repeat buddy because it was so fun.
It was my pleasure, truly.
So as we kind of wrap things up, will you just kind of tell people a little bit, because it's hard to I don't want to interrupt your flow.
No, you're good.
While you're doing your thing, but tell people a little bit about who you are, what you do, where they can find you, all of the things, because he is one of my dear friends, and I love every second that I get to hang out with him, and so I feel like you need to be his friend too.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been in the fitness space again since I was 16, you know, so now 22 years working professionally in the fitness space, working in the fitness media space, working with all different types of amazing people, different celebrities. I currently work with Dwayne Johnson. I train his family for the last 6 years.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, yes, he's my client. His family is amazing. I'm very grateful for them. And yeah, I travel with them all the time. And other than that, I'm on Fit On, again, one of the best free fitness apps. I have all types of workouts on there, from cardio, strength, HIIT, stretching, yoga, meditations, all the things, you know. So yeah, I'm just happy to be doing what I love. I'm grateful to be, pushing the message of just fitness, health, happiness, all the good vibes out into the world. That's all I do, and as do you, so I'm happy to be here with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you
thank
are
you.
incredible. So everyone, go find Kenta on the internet and everywhere you can find him. You might find him in Hawaii at
There
some
you go.
point.
Yes.
Always on the move, always traveling, doing fun things.
I do what I can.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming, and buddies, we will see you next time. Thanks.
See ya.